Greetings nerdy list aficionados, and you all loved the first part of this list so much it's time for a part 2. And I can't blame you. I mean, the Silver Age is a wacky, wonderful time when pretty much anything went. Good times. So let's get on to more crazy Silver Age DC moments. I'm Sasha and these are the top 10 weirdest DC Silver Age moments part 2. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that this video is sponsored by Skillshare, where you can take online classes and learn, well, pretty much anything. Skillshare has thousands of classes for you to take. You can take these to change your career or just learn something new. Sign up to gain unlimited access to over 27,000 classes taught by experts in their field. Astound yourself by tapping into skills you never knew you had. Skillshare is super affordable. At $10 a month, you get premium access, which gives you unlimited access to all of their courses, so you can pick and choose whatever you want to learn. The first 500 subscribers get a 2-month free trial, so if you're interested, hurry up and click the link down below to sign up. So if you've ever had a little nerdy inclination that you've wanted to learn, now might be the time. It's never too late to learn something new. If you're interested, we have the link down below. Number 10. Superman gets spanked. This has happened more than once. In fact, there's a meme panel with the Man of Steel loudly proclaiming "Spank me, Daddy" that gets lots of circulation out of context, just everywhere. But this is a different spanking panel that comes to us from Superboy number 75 back in 1959. In this issue, Jonathan Kent wins a Father of the Year award, which leads Clark on a stroll down memory lane. He remembers being a child and his father figuring out how to parent a superhuman, which includes a memory of his father trying to spank him, cause well, that's how Mafia works. So this punishment ensued because Clark's father wanted him to chop a block of wood without his powers, and Clark refused. So he got spanked with a hairbrush, which didn't work. And so nothing was lost and nothing was gained. Father of the Year. Number 9. The KRYPTON Crawl. I will try my best not to make all of these about Superman, but it'll be hard. Silver Age soups is a treat. This comes to us from Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, who had his own comic book alongside Lois Lane with her Superman's Girlfriend comic. This dance sensation sweeping the nation came from issue 88 in 1965. In this issue, Jimmy starts a band and comes up with a new dance craze that even Superman can't resist, the KRYPTON Crawl. He takes valuable time out of his day to dance on stage with Jimmy. All of this turned out to be a communist plot, undermining America and its youth and superheroes through rock and roll. Very 60s. I mean, if we have the Batwatusi, I kinda wanna see Superman do the KRYPTON Crawl. Oh my god, can you imagine the DCEU version doing it? I need this in my life now. Number 8. Big Head Flash. So why does the Flash look like Hector Hammond? Well, the answer can be found in the Flash number 177 from 1968, near the tail end of the Silver Age, which comic historians state goes from 1956 to 1970, when the modern or now Bronze Age begins. In this issue, the Trickster exposes the Flash to radiation, which causes his head to swell up continuously until it will burst, unless he can find a cure. Honestly, for this, it's the visual that's great. You know he'll be fine. I mean, can you imagine if this is what took him out? No. Only dramatic deaths for Barry Allen. Number 7. Superman, Man of Hats. So this comes to us from Action Comics number 275 in 1961, and involved Brainiac exposing Superman to a combination of red and green kryptonite. So kryptonite causes him sickness, and in modern versions, red causes him to be immoral and an edgy bad boy, or more serious if it's later on. There was also Silver Age red kryptonite too. However, also in the Silver Age, this combination made him grow a third eye on the back of his head, which he hid by pretending the kryptonite was forcing him to wear different hats. A kryptonite hat compulsion. Hey, we all know they're not the best investigators of the Daily Planet. I think Soups just wanted an excuse to change hats. Number 6. Killer Kent. Okay, I'm sorry, just Superman in the Silver Age is doing the most. This issue is from Superman number 230 in 1970, so the end of the Silver Age. This story involves a reversed world where Lex is Superman, sent from Krypton, he's Lex-L, and Jonathan and Martha Kent are criminals who have a son named Clark, who they set up with a brain implant that ensures that no matter how he is raised, he will grow up to be a criminal. Father of the Year. This leads to a future where Clark is doomed to become a supervillain. However, he is adopted by the Langs and actually grows up to be best friends with Lex, whom he ultimately betrays. It's actually very Smallville-y, a reverse Smallville. If you go through Silver Age comics, you'll see they're full of little moments here and there that have been plucked and tweaked for modern continuity. Number 5. Alien Batman. Finally, the Dark Knight. Though in the Silver Age he was far from dark. This is Detective Comics number 251 from 1958. It involves one of Bruce Wayne's many plots to keep his secret identity a secret. In order to do this, he stages a scene where Vicky Vale takes a picture of an unmasked Batman disguised as an alien, taking down criminals who were also pretending to be aliens. At least he was solving a crime while he did it, so he didn't stop for this. Looking at you, Superman. Number 4. Green Lantern, the Boxer. From Green Lantern number 39 in 1965. I'm not gonna lie, I really miss clumsy Hal Jordan. The Hal Jordan who knocked himself out with his own power ring, forgot that he was weak to yellow so just stood there and got hit by things. The hero who knocked himself out by slipping on soap on his own bathroom floor. Well, the Silver Age has that for me in spades. This is actually the backup issue for this comic, as comics used to contain more than one story per issue. In this story, Hal takes on Brutus the Gladiator, champion of the universe, a criminal who was committing crimes just so he could get Hal's attention, so that they could have a boxing match. Also, this just involved stealing money. It's hilarious how much time Silver Age Hal spent on Earth when he was supposed to be guarding the entire sector. In fact, that would go on to become a plot point later on. Number 3. Wonder Woman, I Married a Monster. This comes to us from Wonder Woman number 155 from 1965 and features a glorious wedding scene on the cover. In this issue, Wonder Woman is set to marry some alien prince, he's not even actually named. And most of the issue is just Steve Trevor freaking out about it, along with some of her other Silver Age love interests. This monster prince is only a monster some of the time. He's a handsome prince when he is good, but a monster when he is bad. Ultimately, the monster decides he just wants to be left alone. The Silver Age wasn't for him. He needs a more serious milieu. And he also needs to stay out of Silver Age Wonder Woman's love life. Steve Trevor doesn't play. Number 2. Jimmy Olsen's Private Island. So, King Olsen appears in Superman's pal Jimmy number 85 in 1965. Okay, so an enemy of Superman's tricks Jimmy by giving him the deed to a private island. However, once he's there, he discovers a gold kryptonite trap. Gold kryptonite being the one that removes Superman's powers permanently. So to keep Superman away, Jimmy pretends to be a despot and says he is a king of the island and no one can come there. Not even his friend Superman. You know, or he could just tell him. But I mean, their friendship is already based on lies, so what's one more? Number 1. The Happening. Okay, not really. It's the invasion of the cloud creatures in The Flash number 111 from 1960. In this story, Barry Allen goes up against a race of sentient cloud creatures created from volcanoes. No one believes the claims of scientists who warned them, so the cloud creatures attack, and it's up to Barry Allen to stop these clouds and win. He's trying to create reverse tornadoes, but that doesn't work, so he defeats them by skipping clouds, like skipping stones, to reach their core and kill them, ending their species. Just some light genocide from The Flash. Then he asks out Iris to round out a nice day of murder, but she says no. You save the world from evil clouds and still get no respect. So those were 10 more weird moments from the Silver Age, a great time of zaniness for DC. It wasn't the same for Marvel, that had a very different Silver Age because of their differing launch history, which saw them start having a serious tone much sooner than DC. In fact, some call Marvel's Silver Age the comic book renaissance. Anyways, that's enough of that. Tell me your fave Silver Age moment down below. Thanks so much for watching, and of course, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Sasha, and we'll see you again soon here on Top 10 Nerd. Bye!